Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone on YouTube. I hope you all doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Um, as of yesterday, as of yesterday, I'm going to continue reading the Bible, a chapter a day, and a devotional, and a devotion. So today, I started in Proverbs. I read chapters 2, 1 and 2. So naturally, we're going to do chapter 3. And then for devotional, I'll be reading out of this. Great is thy faithfulness. From 365 daily devotions from our daily bread. And I'll be reading today's date. Normally I like when I read these, when I read out of this. Um I like to I like to read whatever page it opens to. Kind of how I read the Bible. Okay. So today's date is the 18th. Okay. All right. So if you like this Bible reading, please give it a like. And share with a friend. I'll be reading out of the New King James. You can follow along if you want, or you can just listen. You can read whatever version you want. Let's get started. So Proverbs chapter 3. My son, do not forget the law of my law. Do not forget my law. But let your hearts keep my commands. For length of days and long life and peace they will add to you. Let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablets of your heart, and so find favor and high esteem in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Do not be wise in your own eyes, for the fear of the Lord, and depart from evil. It will be health to your flesh and strength to your bones. Honor the Lord with your possessions, and with the first fruits of all your increase. So your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will flow with new wine. My son, do not despise the chastening of the Lord, nor detest his correction. For whom the Lord loves, he corrects, just as the father, the son, just as a father, the son in whom he delights. Happy is the man who finds wisdom, and the man who gains understanding. For her proceeds are better than profits of silver, and her gain is far her gain than fine gold. She is more she is more precious than rubies, and all the things may desire cannot compare with her. Length of days is in her right hand, and her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who take hold of her. And happy are all who retain her. The Lord by wisdom founded the earth. By understanding he established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths were broken up, and clouds dropped down the dew. My son, let them not depart from your eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion, so that they will be life to your soul and race to your neck. Then you will walk safely in your way, and your foot will not stumble, and you will stumble when you and your foot will not stumble. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. Yes, you will lie down, and your sleep will be sweet. Do not be afraid of sudden terror, nor of trouble from the wicked when it comes. For the Lord will be your confidence, and will keep your foot from being caught. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in the power of your hand to do so. Do not say to your neighbor, "Go and come back," when when you have it with you. Do not do not devise evil against your neighbor, for he dwells by your safety by you for safety's sake. Do not strive with a man without cause, if he has done you no harm. Do not envy the oppressor, and choose none of his ways, for the perverse person is an abomination to the Lord, but his secret counsel is with the upright. Cursed of the Lord is the one is on the house of the wicked. The curse of the Lord is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the just. Surely he scorns the scornful, but gives grace to the humble. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the legacy of fools. All right, that's chapter 4. Chapter 3, and now for the devotion. What God can do. What God can do. July 18th. July 18th. What God can do. And the scripture reading for us today from this is 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 3 to 11. They were called the Lost Boys of Sudan. Thousands of them fled the civil war in that country and sought refuge from the chaos and killing. Many had been taught the gospel in churches founded by missionaries, but they knew little of the world beyond their villages. A National Geographic article profiled one of these lost boys, who is now resettled in the United States, who told a church congregation that he is grateful for the comforts of the U.S., but also for the faith that he learned there through hardship. Americans believe in God, he told them, but they do not know what God can do. In the crucible of testing, we move from theory to reality as we experience God's power. Where there seems to be no hope, we may share Paul's feeling of being burdened beyond measure, above strength, so that we despair even of life. That's from 2 Corinthians 1:18. Sorry. But we could also learn, as Paul did, that in the darkest times, we should not trust in ourselves, but God who raises the dead. If God has allowed you to be in a desperate situation today, why not reconsider all that the Almighty has done and can still do by trusting God in hardships. By trusting God in hardships, we learn what He can do in our lives. All right, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you all have a wonderful day.